welcome to Nika's World. Thank you for watching and clicking on this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I truly appreciate you. If you're returning, thank you so much. No matter who you are, the support is always appreciated, and I am truly blessed to know all of you and to have you all in my life, so thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and then share the video because the whole point is to help people, of course. So with that being said, there's a specific topic that I wanted to talk about today, and the topic is basically what to do if you've lost someone already, or you're about to lose someone maybe, or if you're going through something just in general. It doesn't have to be a person. Let's just say you lost your dog, let's say you're going through a breakup, anything, and then you get invited to maybe a funeral or anything like that. You might be saying, well, that's a random topic, like why would you want to talk about, you know, a funeral or whatever. Because recently, actually, just maybe I would say like 20 minutes ago, one of my really great friends, her brother passed away. I believe it was a week ago, or maybe going on 2 weeks ago now, so fairly recent. To the funeral tomorrow. So the reason I wanted to talk about this is because on a normal basis I would have been like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go, you know, I just lost my grandfather 4 months ago, going on 5 months. It's still super fresh, you know, because when you lose someone or anything like that, it's hard. To add something else onto that causes more pain for some reason, or it just makes it really too stressful for you. And that's what I felt during some specific times that I was going through things. You want to go or you want to be there for someone, but you feel like you can't because it's too much for you and you can't handle it. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this, is because I used to feel like that before. You know, starting off this year, by the way, I hope everyone is having a wonderful 2017 and the start of their week is going amazing. Before 2017, before this year, I would have been, you know what, no, I don't want to, I can't face it. But this year, it's a whole different ballgame. I'm now at a different place in my grieving and in my life. I want to be able to help people and to help people get through certain situations, no matter what it is, especially grieving, because that's one of the main things that I've gone through for the past few years, considering I've lost quite a few people in my life. So I'm going to be going to the funeral tomorrow. I need to just go and be there for my friend. I truly love her. She's an amazing, you know, woman. It's sad that she's lost her brother. Know what it feels like to lose someone, and just the day before a funeral or before it, and all those things. And so I know what people want to hear, what people don't really feel like hearing, what you might want to say, what you don't want to say. What I've learned just going through it myself is during these times, you know, everybody's different, so if you know something different, by all means, comment down below and let me know. But most people will just want to be held, want a hug, want to just be held, and you don't really have to say anything in times like this. Keep calm, be quiet, and listen. Most people just want a listening ear or a shoulder to cry on. You don't really have to say things. So there's so many situations. In my head, I was still there for the person, but sometimes you're just like, oh my gosh, am I supposed to help someone if I'm going through it myself, right? It's hard because you're like, well, what can I do? I'm going through it myself. I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm lonely, I'm this, you know, whatever the case is that you're feeling. So how can I help that person? And one of the main things that I've learned is to be honest, in the sense of whether someone wants you to be there for them and you're feeling it at that moment, or in some circumstances, whether, like this situation, you know, I lost my grandpa, it's still fresh, but I'm invited to a funeral. Even though it's going to a funeral, even though it's not the person you lost, still it brings up, for some reason, it just brings up those memories. It comes flooding back, and you're just like, man, you know, and you cry and break down. You could be crying for the person if you knew them, but also it just, emotionally, it's hard on a person. So I just learned that communication is key. So if you're in that position, you're not ready, you don't want to, by all means, listen to your heart. That's what I've learned, listening to my heart and listening to what I need. You have to listen to what you need and what is good for you, because if you don't, it's just not healthy sometimes. And I've learned that the hard way. I've learned through my situations, and that's why I always want to share information with you guys. If somebody's gone through it before, like for example, myself and Erica, or anybody else that I know, if they've gone through it, they understand. If you're quiet for a while, or they don't hear from you, or you politely decline, they know it's rough for you because they're going through the same thing. Sometimes it might be hard for that person to be there for you, knowing that they're going through something as well. everybody's a caring person, so they want to be there, but sometimes you just have to take that breath and just say, wait, I need to be alone for myself, and I can't do it. So that's kind of how that topic got brought up, and I really wanted to share that with you guys because I know it can be hard and intimidating and definitely scary at times, especially funerals. A lot of people are scared of funerals, or it's like uncomfortable, awkward, and whatever emotions that people feel. I understand, I really do. That's the whole point of what I'm going through. I truly am taking, and I'm really gonna work hard on that, what I've gone through, and I'm going to use it to bless other people. She wants me there tomorrow. I'm gonna be there tomorrow in the morning at the funeral to support her and to be there for her and her family. I'm definitely looking forward to this year to just really be there for people, help people. I mean, this is exactly what I want. I feel for her and her family. Starting off the new year with a funeral is not necessarily what somebody would probably want or expect or anything like that, but unfortunately, how can I say this? It's sad, but it has to be. Unfortunately, the funeral has to happen and it has to go on. But at the same time, I'm glad that I can be there for her. It's sad, it's hard, like dang, you start off the new year and it's like, what, today is the 3rd, and then a few days later it's like you have to go to a funeral, or somebody's themselves personally is attending a funeral. I'm going to do my best to be there for her. Anything that she needs, I'm going to do that. And honestly, I feel like this is my path. This is where God is taking me, and this is what I'm meant to do, is to help people. Sometimes people don't know how to answer to that, or what to say, or what to do, and basically just be communicative and let people know what you're feeling, because sometimes people do know that you're grieving, but sometimes honestly people are really scared to talk to you because they don't want to say the wrong thing or upset you or anything like that. So sometimes, unfortunately, you have to kind of reach out and say, hey, this is what I'm feeling, I don't want to do this right now, or I can't, and politely just decline, and people will understand, especially if they know your story or if they know what you're going through. They will definitely understand you. It can be overwhelming at times, especially when you're going through something. It's just like, oh my gosh, like you're trying to get through your minute, your hour, your day, and then somebody else needs you to help them. You're just like, oh my gosh, it's so overwhelming, right? And it definitely is, and that's okay. Those feelings are completely normal. Those feelings are fine, by all means. I want you to know that it's okay what you're feeling, what you're going through, as always, and I always tell you guys that because it's true. Whatever you're going through, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Those feelings are normal. You could be angry, sad, happy, pissed, crying. You could be all kinds of things, and that's perfectly fine when you're grieving. And it's not even just about death. If you're grieving over, like I said before, if it's a pet, if it's a breakup, if it's anything, it's okay what you're feeling. Looking back, it's crazy how you could look back on your journey and think, oh wow, I would have been doing this at this time, or this was my position, I was not able to help somebody at this time and whatnot. So I was just really reflecting and looking back, and I kind of wanted to share that with you guys because that's something that I've gone through, is just trying to help someone when you're trying to help yourself and you're trying to get through it. But I wanted to come on here real quick and just share with you guys, and if you have any comments or any questions, or you want to know anything or any specific topics, just comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to interact with you. So by all means, I hope everyone is having a great Tuesday. I hope your New Year's is starting off great, and all positivity and blessings to all of you. Thank you again for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. And I definitely look forward to speaking with you guys soon. So thank you so much for watching. God bless. I love you guys. Mwah. And I'll see you soon on Nika's World. Hey everyone, Tanika here. I am now back from the funeral, and honestly, it was a really great experience. Crazy as that sounds, like, oh, a funeral is sad, but you know what, when you get to a certain point, you end up embracing death and grieving in a different way, and so that's kind of where I'm at in my journey, in my grieving. But it was awesome because I got to spend time with one of my greatest friends, and I was able to be there for her, and that's what my channel is all about, and is helping people, whether it's a family, a friend, someone I don't know, I don't care. My whole goal is to help people and that's truly what I want to do and what I love. And so it was just nice to be there to support her, to be there for her family. She really needed me today, and I'm truly blessed and thankful that I went. Sometimes people are like, oh, you know, I'll go, but they end up not going. But you never know. It could be the difference between helping someone and not helping someone. So I mean, it was just truly great because I was able to help her, and she really needed me there today. And that's something that is priceless. You can't put a price on that. So obviously I don't have any footage of the funeral or anything. That's kind of personal. Obviously that's not my place to post anything, but I do have a couple pictures for you that I'll put up of the ceremony. Maybe since I am on a different level than my friend is, I was able to go, I was able to help her. To know that I made someone's day, it's amazing. Like, I love it. So I'm home now, and I'm just gonna relax and just enjoy the rest of the night and just reflect on how much I really made a difference today. And that's something that you can do. You can really make a difference. I'm just so happy that I can take what I know and what I've gone through and to help her. I got to the church, I was there for her, I held her hand. And what I spoke about earlier is basically what happened. Sometimes you don't have to say anything to the person. I held her hand, I hugged her, and she just cried and cried. It really helped her, and that's all you have to do, honestly. Sometimes people overthink it, or maybe think, oh, there's some magical speech you have to say to someone who's grieving or going through anything. No, and it was just really nice to remember her brother. Her brother passed away, I was correct, it was about 2 weeks ago now, on the 10th of December, so probably 2 weeks. I didn't exactly count the days, but very tragic, very, very tragic, ending to his life, but at the same time, glorious beginning, because he's now in heaven and he's worshiping with the Lord, and that's something even greater. So although it's really sad, I mean, he was an amazing guy, obviously, and so truly sad to see this guy go. People don't want to hear this, but he really is in a better place, and that's what you have to hold on, and is to your faith. So I will definitely, just like I said, I'll post a few pictures. I got a few pictures, but I didn't want to, you have to have respect. You don't want to overgo your boundaries or anything like that. So I definitely just took a couple that I knew I could take, and then, obviously you don't go past that. And so I'll show you a couple clips, and then maybe I'll end the video here, because it was just, super emotional for her, and I was there for her, and I'm happy. And I was gone most of the day, but it was so worth it. I went back after the service, I went back to her family's house, and we hung out and we talked, and I met the rest of her family, got to get to know them on a personal level, one-on-one, and it was just such a great environment to remember such an amazing guy. Rest in peace to her brother. He's in a better place, and he's resting, and all I'm going to say is I can be there for her and do exactly what I'm supposed to do as a friend, and just hope that hour by hour, day by day, that she takes it and she can feel better or start getting better and just go through her grieving process, as everyone should. So with that being said, I hope everyone is having a great Wednesday night, and know that I truly appreciate you all, as always. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and then share the video, because it's all about helping people, and you know that, so don't forget it. Definitely look forward to speaking with you all soon. So have a great Wednesday night. It's cold where I'm at, so if it's cold where you are, cuddle up, have some hot chocolate. That's what I'm gonna do. Have a good night. I love you. God bless. You're always in my prayers. Don't forget to comment down below whether there's a specific topic you want me to talk about, or any questions, anything like that. Just comment down below. I'd love to talk to you, get to know you. So I hope everyone has a great night. God bless. I love you all.